Welcome to the Terrible Take, a mini podcast telling Steelers Nation what's on our minds. I'm Joe Clark. Pittsburgh Steelers season is now over. And what awaits us is going to be one of the most interesting off seasons in recent history, particularly as how it pertains to the quarterback position. When Ben Roethlisberger retired after the 2021 season, we knew the Steelers were going to address the quarterback position. It was just a matter of how, and the team did so by both signing Mr. Trubisky and drafting Kenny Pickett. Well, here we are 2 years later, and it was Mason Rudolph who closed out the season as Pittsburgh starter. This offseason, we don't know whether the Steelers are going to address the quarterback position, despite Pickett, the supposed quarterback of the future, coming off a pretty rough season and ending it by getting injured and then being replaced by Rudolph. On top of that, Rudolph's an unrestricted free agent, and if the Steelers choose to bring him back, there's a real question of how much he's going to cost after the way he closed the season out, and whether he'll even be given an opportunity to compete with Pickett. The Steelers could also draft a rookie quarterback, maybe in the middle round, somebody like Florida State's Jordan Travis. They could sign an established veteran like Russell Wilson or Kirk Cousins, although that does feel unlikely. Or they could go the route maybe with somebody who could start or back up like Jacoby Brissett. There's a lot of questions on how they're going to address the position, if they do even address the position. But after 2021, when they had to replace Roethlisberger, they had more holes across the roster than they do right now. Right now, this team is a team that really feels like it might be a quarterback away, maybe a few other pieces that could add a center, maybe another offensive tackle from being a legitimate contender. But it just doesn't feel like a move the Steelers would make to move on from Pickett. But the possibility is still there, and the question's going to linger over the team, even with Mike Tomlin due to address the media later this week. Tomlin's answer is going to be very telling on how the Steelers view Pickett and their plans for the position this offseason, but it'll be interesting to see how it's addressed, if it's addressed, and just in general, how the Steelers offseason shakes out and how they look to build and improve on this roster after yet another disappointing first-round playoff exit. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out our episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with Alex Kazor and Dave Brown every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Go Steelers.